Bonjour. And hello. Welcome to live build number 3 here on the Bricks Live channel. I'll wait for everybody to join in. Hello, Sam. How are you doing? We've got 2 very exciting builds on our hands tonight. San Francisco and the Great Wall of China, of which I'm not sure how many pieces, because it's a European box. But I'm gonna guess it's probably like 800 plus, just by the weight. Hello, Amy. Hello, Tanya. We've got nice, relaxing music because this is a fun, relaxing build. I would suggest that we start with the big guy first, and then we will finish up.
It says 551 pieces for Great Wall of China.
It is apparently less pieces than the San Francisco set, so there you go. How about that? The San Francisco set's the biggest. We'll be starting with that. Sweet hello to Jordan as well. Hello, Cheryl. Hello. Hi, Amy, Michelle. Yes, thanks. I'm happy everybody's getting their notifications out. Here with Pat. We're chilling.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Sandy. How are you doing? Good to see you back here. So, what has everybody been up to over the past few days since our last live stream, which was...
Hey, Sandy. Tanya, you're still playing Minecraft. I think you're just about always playing Minecraft every time I come on here.
No.
Hey, Michelle.
That's a great game. We all love Minecraft.
I like how they do these boxes. A little briefcase.
Wow, tiny. And this is our...
Samantha, you're about to ride Rise. Good for you. What boarding group number is that at this point of the day?
piece. Rise of the Resistance. San Francisco. Only part of this skyline that I recognize. Of course, as we all do. Oh, manual focused. There's going to be the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's the pointing one is the Citibank.
Tiny Alcatraz underneath. The pointy one here, Pat recognizes as Citibank, so it's very cool. It's nice. You got these kind of neighborhoods, like it's what was the show?
Full House.
Full House. There we go. Get a little bit better color. Boom. So you guys can see that color better. Very cool. Howdy, Lisa. How are you doing? So nice. Keep that in front of us to give us a sense of where we're going. What's nice about this? Absolutely no stickers. So that is just fantastic. I'm very excited about that. As with all the architecture sets, it's going to give you information about the city. San Francisco has only one drawback. It's hard to leave. These neighborhoods that we were talking about. This pointy building, which is the Trans-America Pyramid. 555 California Street is the larger brown building, and it looks like the Salesforce Tower. I know Alcatraz is the... Oh, we've also got a littler one that goes in front, which is Coit Tower. Fort Point, which is... Which part of the build is represented here? Maybe this part underneath. Alcatraz and the Golden Gate Bridge. So... Very cool. This is, oh man, the last time I built one of these, it was not easy. It was very, very precise, kind of intricate building. So,
Yes, Andy, it's definitely.
yay and hooray! Beautiful. So the Lego store was looking a little empty when we went through the other day. But all in all, still stocked with a pretty good amount of Star Wars. Which is a good sign. Means that Lego's back on it. Back producing. Here we go. Now we're not going to speed build these by any means, but I also did not speed build the Tantive the other night, so sometimes it just happens. I can tell you not with all these little pieces right here though. Oh. Yikes. Okay. Well, it looks like our first is going to just be structural, so we're going to actually have the base here. So let's get to work. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. Thanks again for supporting the channel. If you haven't already, go down and smash that like button. Share it out with anybody you think likes Lego. This is a family-friendly channel, so as you can feel comfortable with sharing it with anybody you'd like.
Chris, this is the San Francisco architecture build. We're just getting started on it, and it's going to be followed by a Great Wall.
I like this. Nice, fun music here.
I like this a lot.
Very pretty.
Bookmark this.
Yeah, they're all nice. They're all so nice. Get your hands on them while you can, because they do switch out architecture quite a lot. It gets a lot of attention.
So how was everybody's day leading up to this point? Tonight we are going to be building the San Francisco architecture set, which is what we're starting with, and we're going to follow up with the Great Wall set. It's 2 architecture sets tonight.
The Great Wall itself. I'll put this on last. I'll do the rest of it here. Very sturdy. Like with Tokyo. If you put these on your desk or something at work, you know, you wouldn't have to be afraid of them popping off. This isn't right. That makes sense. This is what I mean by these things are intricate.
Seattle set would be fantastic. You know, there's a downtown is so dense. That would be pretty cool.
There may be a Lego Seattle set.
There might already be one. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, architecture's not my ball game. I've only built one of these.
Hi, Lisa.
I have a few.
Doing great, thank you.
Not a bunch, but we do have a few. And I do like building them, but my knowledge on them is not up to snuff. I have seen a tremendous amount of these skyline sets. From the little research I've done on this, I have seen a lot of them.
Oh, cool, Sandy. That's neat.
Well, it's all colored nice, so pretty easy so far. I'm wondering, well, this must all be the water here. Just really cool. Been watching Jeff's granddaughter. That's excellent. Watching the kids so the parents can go out and play a little bit. Everybody needs that. Every parent needs a little break every once in a while. Peaceful, beautiful, like this. Here's San Francisco. So.
Oh, cool. From Target. Yeah, Target's pretty good.
Sure. That's what it is.
Well, I'm glad that the build helped made your decision on that, Chris. I do. I get a number of sets from Target actually. The one close to me is pretty well stocked. Brian NASCAR fan, how are you doing?
Uh-oh, there he is. Brian's in the house.
I like that color blue they're using.
It's gorgeous. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, Chris, I think it really depends on the area. I've been lucky. The days that I've gone in, they've been surprisingly well stocked, but I can see it being exactly what you're saying as well. I've been pretty fortunate. Yeah, that clicking sounds amazing, Amy. That'd be a great sound effect to put on the phone or something, maybe for a text message coming in. Hey, Debbie.
I love this. Really like this. Really like this.
Oh, Sandy, the sleepy part's kind of what I like about it. It's very relaxing. It's been a pretty relaxing afternoon, at least around here.
We'll put some heavy metal on for you, Sandy, if you want.
I was actually listening to that driving over here. Lego pieces clicking.
It's a very refined set, you know. We've got a
Bring some culture to.
You gotta have the right ambiance music, you know? The proper ambiance. Wow, this is very cool. I love this.
Is that no to the heavy metal, Sandy? I'm assuming. Anything but. Wow, there it is. Okay. Wow. All right.
Anything but.
We'll have to remember that. I don't know that we could play that anyway.
Everything but. There's some like Christian heavy metal, dude.
I just mean copyright stuff.
Oh, yeah, we can't play any real music anyway. We can just play loops and ambiances to avoid any serious issues.
No to that too. Sandy, it would probably be easier for you to list what we could play. But I'm pretty partial to this loop at the moment, so I think it's staying. Just make some coffee.
Lots of coffee. Make all the coffee that you possibly can. Okay, that looks pretty good. I like it. Coming together nicely. I don't think we've missed anything. So now it's from here over.
Yeah, Striper. I've seen them a few times. Actually, they still come around. They come to House of Blues a lot.
Single tone.
Crayola Kid, how are you doing?
Hi, Beth.
I'm the same way, Cindy. I've got to do tea, pretty much. I can drink coffee, but I love the smell of it. I've just never really been able to drink it. But I do chai and tea a lot. I've got to bring some over, actually. I keep forgetting.
Okay.
Tonight, I'm definitely not drinking
Now we're
tea.
in color.
Is it
Now we are in color.
That was not tea that I just drank.
Okay, a little bit of the backing comes in now. Starting to get a little bit of walls, some walls here. Dang, nothing wrong with that. Double downs on each of these. They are here. Swoop. Only water. For only what? Sounds like me. Only water. That's all you need. Water's all you need. Water's all you need. Water's all you need. He loves the
Water.
boom, boom, boom. Do-do-do-do. Mhm. Pull it back out.
How many bags was this, Tom? You're asking?
3 bags,
3.
y'all. 3 bags. Let's try this one.
Do you remember what that one was? Just for my own, for later. We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah. It's called Beautiful Relaxing Music, Japanese music, Chinese music, romantic music by Soothing Relaxation.
Thank you. I'm gonna go fall asleep to that one later. For real, not now.
I'm playing this
Hey,
because
Michelle.
we're sticking with the Great Wall theme. That's the build of the day. This is just a warm up.
Sandy, you don't chat much in the evening ones? Actually, I think you're chatting pretty well so far. It's- How are you doing, Michelle?
What's up, mid girl? Chris in the house. Hi, friends. Thanks for being here. We are building the San Francisco architecture set. Lego set number 21043. It has 565 pieces. It represents some, for me at least, familiar and unfamiliar parts of a place I've never been.
Yeah, I've been there once. I was there for one day and one night, and that was enough. A lot of fun, but it was enough.
Oh. Is that just coincidental? Or is this actually what I think this music is? No. I'll find out.
Gatorade, huh, Brian? Well, there's some Gatorade happening here a little earlier.
Gatorade. Love that stuff, man. I put down a whole bottle. Whole half a bottle.
Well, you're in the right state to like Gatorade, that's for sure. We invented this stuff.
Okay, so this is like one of our bridge supports over here. This is Alcatraz, and then this is our city. So it gives you an idea, really, of just how like minuscule everything is. Alcatraz is going to be 6 tiles wide, and the whole city is going to go on this.
Yeah, Chris can definitely get crazy. I very much agree. Doing great so far, thank you. Yeah, Cheryl, this is a really nice one. You know, some of the architecture sets, especially over the summer when they had them all come in, they didn't jump out to me. But some of them really did. This was definitely one of them. I have some family members that just they love San Francisco to death, and our home growing up had a lot of photos of these iconic buildings and structures. So it's really neat to see what Lego has done with this, and now actually seeing it out and seeing how compact it's going to be, that's pretty cool. It's a whole different vibe from the Tokyo one. This one almost looks more, not, I don't want to say realistic, but more like mapped in a way. The Tokyo one is just, it's the iconic structures all one right next to each other. So this has a way more organic feel to it. Oh, Michelle, we finished the Empire State Building. Oh, that was pretty cool. The Statue of Liberty also. The Empire State Building really jumped out to me last time I looked at it. Really interested in seeing that one. So who here has ever been across the Golden Gate Bridge? Aside from those who've already talked about being near San Francisco. Anybody been there as a visitor? You know, actually, when I visited, we didn't do that. We didn't go across the bridge. We saw it, obviously, but that wasn't something that we ended up having time to accomplish. Tom is doing the build. Those are Tom's hands right there. And I pat him off to the side. Tom's hands, dishwash. What is it, that old dishwashing commercial? He's been soaking his hands to make sure that they're pliant and ready for Lego builds.
What's up, Michael? Listen, oh yeah, you just heard that. I'm always doing that. I was rereading.
Yeah, that'd be a good bucket list to do. Especially something like the Alcatraz tour. Again, I was there for one day, didn't have a chance to do that, but a lot of my family members have gone on that tour, and it sticks with you. From what I have heard.
The Statue of Liberty is French, indeed.
Oui. How many tonight, or how many total? Magical things. We're doing 2 tonight, Go Chris. Alex is not with us this evening, but if he's listening in, I'm sure he is happy to hear that you are saying hi to him, and we'll say hi when he gets back. Yes, we're on to bag number 2. See, Sandy, you're right in there. I wouldn't have known that this was a quiet night for you. You're on the ball right now.
There's that brown building. Brown building. And the pointy one. Okay. This is gonna be our entire city. Most of our city. A lot of snot here. So you see a lot of these kind of bricks. Oh god. How many architecture sets? We have 1, 2, well, there'll be 2 built. Once we're done here tonight, we'll have 3 built total. So we have 10. We're around 10. I'm interested in it. It's just they're very different. I would like to have them all these skylines at least. Let me see. This is a one-sided. I could have gotten that quick. One-sided and double-sided? So what's
Destination Disney Vlogs, welcome.
garbage? Let's look into this a little bit more. Is the backside, front side? That's all I need to see. The other ones too? Backside, front side? All of them backside, front side. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. I will, let's see if I can get over to my Instagram. Take a look.
So, you want to make sure that just like that, you're always making sure you're using the right pieces. If you ever have a feeling that you're doing something wrong, just stop.
Michelle, these look fantastic. You can tell the scale because you got it next to that plug. I really like the Empire State Building. That's actually, I think that's probably one of the ones that stood out to me the most so far.
One, two, three, four. One on top. One, two, three. One, two. One, two. One, two. So, must be 5 high.
How long do we think it will take to build the castle?
It's a castle's a tough one. Castle. A castle's 4,000 pieces, and I would be shocked if it took less than 10 hours. Has a lot of pieces, and I don't really know the build. I don't know how the build's going to be. Like if it's something like this, so intricate. Like I'm closer to this build than I've been to any other build by a lot. As far as like just having to be up on top of it, making sure I'm not messing up. So the castle looks like it has a lot of detail. Could be a very tough build. I suggest the castle for somebody who like knows how to build Lego and you'd like to have something that you can display that's Disney. That would be the castle recommendation, because other than that it's a little big and it's a big build. It's not amateur hour, that castle.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it either.
That build will be happening on the Disney Channel, as all the Disney builds. So I think we might be doing that sooner than later if all this stays the same. Okay. So we're just gonna layer on the bricks. We'll start from the bottom so we don't mess it up. So at the end, we'll take a vote on what you guys want to do on Friday night. What build we'll be building.
The biggest Star Wars set we have would be the Millennium Falcon. I believe that is just over 1,700.
The Falcon.
Yeah.
The Falcon is 8,000 pieces.
Well, so that's more than 1,700. What's the 1,700?
17. What do we have left? It's around 17. In the Star Wars room, I'd have to take a look. Yeah. I'd have to take a look. Hi Sam, how are you? So again, guys, thanks everybody for being here. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me, so thank you. Means a lot to me. I know some of my friends are out there tonight doing their thing, so.
I was thinking of the A-wing.
Thanks for chilling with the Lego. How many is the A-Wing?
The A-wing is the 1700.
The A-Wing is only 1,700 pieces. Really?
Yeah, it's under it. It's just 16 something.
Get out of here.
Look, look again.
The A-Wing. The UCS A-Wing.
1673.
What the hell? Just bananas.
Tom Pat just bought the Elsa Lego. Oh, God, Tanya. That's from Frozen Brickhead. So you don't have it yet. You just bought it. I understand what you're saying. So maybe you'll have another race once that comes in. Nope, did not build the Falcon yet. Saving that for that's being saved for
God knows what.
yeah, way in the future.
Super future. Super future. You build the Falcon at like 10K, man. The Falcon's like a treasured artifact. Why is this seeming weird to me? We do 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Oh, of course he's gonna win again, but it'll be fun.
1, 2, 1, boom.
There's rumors a UCS Republic gunship will come out next year.
There are.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I see what's
Get
going
your back.
on.
Okay, great.
I see what's happening.
We're gonna be here for a bit, Brian. If that happens again.
Interesting. Huh. Well, you know that is structural. Structural. What is that color? Gray? Tanya's gonna have the Brickhead collection. The premier Lego Brickhead. She's got a lot already. Sweet. This is awesome.
It is. I like this one so much better than Tokyo. Already. What other rumors of things coming out have you heard, Chris? What is the difference between the Brickhead collection and regular Lego sets?
Brickheads are just the type of Lego. That's what they're called, that series of little buildable, fat-headed characters. Probably the most popular of that kind of buildable line.
Michelle, you seem to get to walk out in nature a lot. That's great. I do that as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think last night you got to do a long walk, a walk also.
Takes walks in the woods.
Just as coming out. Okay, so that's the main room you know of. Yeah, the older version. That's correct. It will be.
Sorry, Brian. Sorry to hear that, buddy. The little city is coming together.
It snowed in Calgary today. I believe it. You know, it was snowing on my. I was born third week of October, and it snowed the day I was born. So right around this time, I wasn't quite as far north as Calgary, but in the general vicinity. I always look for it to start right about now. I didn't know it was snowing the day I was born. I was told it long afterwards, but it seems to fit the pattern each year. About the second or third week of October, that's when you all start getting it.
Sam got on Rise yesterday. Thanks to Sarah.
Yeah, Amy, hopefully you can. It's they're definitely fun, but it can be a challenge getting on ROTR sometimes. That's pretty cool, Michelle. There's a lot of deer around here, actually. A few miles down the road, and Celebration in particular has a ton of deer. And actually, the deer around here are actually kind of in the neighborhoods. They're not even all that deep in the woods.
Neighborhood deer.
Yeah, there's this trail that goes from one of the main roads in Celebration just back to the neighborhood. Every time we walk by it, there's 4 or 5 just sitting there.
So it's cool, as you finish each building, it'll tell you little facts. It's like the building's crown will feature a 9-story electronic art piece based on an abstract videos filmed each day in the city.
Yeah, it is better than cougars, I agree. We have bobcats more than cougars. We don't have cougars really down here, it's just bobcats and other such large felines. There's a bobcat crossing the road from one end of the golf course across the road to the other end of the golf course when I was driving home an hour that long ago. It was weird to see. No, I didn't. But I did see I saw something similar that matched that description. Actually, not that long ago. I get in my YouTube feed a lot of animal videos show up, like the larger feline ones, and I saw something with cougar and kittens, but I don't even know if they're called kittens. What they call what they call the babies of larger ones. But I've not seen it on Facebook. I'm not sure if it's the same one you're mentioning.
I'll give you a hint. It's a baseball team. The name of that word you're looking for is a baseball team.
Oh,
It begins with a C.
okay. Cub?
Cubs. Cubbies, baby.
All those little
All
pieces.
those
All the little
cubbies.
pieces.
Chicken cubbies.
Yeah, it's strange how they do that with animal names. The babies are different. Seems to switch around a bit, like the what is it? The koala, not the koala, the kangaroos.
The koala. Roos.
Roos.
Little roo.
Yeah, I don't know that. Wow, followed for 6 minutes. Not good. Well, that would make sense because that's Cub Scouts. It's all derived from cat names. So
The Cubbies, aka Harry Carey.
Harry Carey. It is.
Cubs win.
And his
Cubs win.
there's one of the kids, Chip, did basketball down for a while. He does a lot of different sports, I guess. We all got into the business, I guess. If you had a last name like that, you'd be crazy not to. This is making me want to go to Tokyo Dining. Very similar music.
Wow, talk about sturdy.
It's dense.
Genius little way to build this thing here so far. I have been shocked.
It is relaxing. Not just the music, just the whole vibe.
Legos are relaxing. That's the goal. They're kinetically fun and relaxing. That was supposed to be two. Our first teeth moment of the night. Always the most efficient Lego tool. Forever and ever. Okay. This side is just built up flat. Please share the stream with your friends. Thank you so much. That cougar followed the run over. Dude, I saw that video. It was like, what is this kid doing, man? You just ask him for it. big cat like that, you know how scared of it, you know how scared of you it is? It's ridiculously scared of you. Not if you're running away from it, because then you're not scary. But if you stick, it was like, I would have just picked up a bunch of rocks and just whipping him at it. And if that made him mad, like what else is gonna happen? He's really lucky he got away. And that's what they tell you to do with all those big animals. So bears.
Little pieces.
This is a brown building here. Forget what the heck it's called. Yes. Coming together. It was so scary, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hell to the yeah. That's why I don't go hiking. If I lived in a place where there was bobcats, cougars, I definitely would not go hiking even more. You ever heard of a Stairmaster?
Yeah, I think you watch TV at the same time. That's what I do on my Stairmaster.
You gotta build 2 of these? Of course I do. Don't mess with mother animals. No doubt. If you had a good enough throw in you though, I'll tell you what, a big old rock off like the dome piece, that thing would have been like, okay, bye. You know what I mean? Big cat, he's not trying to have any of that, dude. Rock to the eye is not something cat experiences in nature. And I'll be real with you, I lived in those kind of parts of the world where there were bears and cougars and like even like whatever, freaking. I would just have a gun. I'd hike with a gun.
Yeah.
I don't want to get eaten. Who the hell wants to get eaten?
Good point. I'm gonna exercise today and get eaten.
Yeah, you know what'd be great
You know what's on the
today?
agenda?
I'd love to get eaten. How nice to just get my leg bitten into by a freaking tiger.
Chomp.
Basically a freaking tiger. America tiger.
Well,
I'm sorry, what? Where does this go? It sits here? What do you mean it sits here? How does it sit in there? Oh, maybe it like, okay, so we'll just keep it here for now. I have no idea what to do with this piece. Oh, it clips into the snot brick. Gotcha. Genius. Where did you find the better deals on Lego sets? So Amazon sometimes has pretty good deals. The thing with Lego is most of the time the best deals you're gonna find are at Targets and like Walmarts, but it's towards You're never gonna find good deals on good Lego sets. Like, good Lego sets are worth what they're worth. Bad Lego sets that don't sell, you can get for cheap. Which for certain things like battle packs, for example, that's great because somebody's eventually going to want to collect all the battle packs sealed, and they'll need the crap ones along with the good ones. So, a good example of that are this past year's battle packs, you know, the Mandalorian and Sith Trooper. Mando battle packs are pretty coveted, like you can still find them, but people definitely like them, and there's not deals on those because people buy them. But the Sith Trooper battle pack, not so much, so I think the ones we got were like 50% off.
You only have alligators and stupid iguanas. I like that. Not just iguanas, but stupid iguanas.
Stupid iguana.
If they were smart iguanas, it would be okay. When I was growing up, we lived on a lake not too far from here. My dad was a doctor, he had to be up really early. And we had floodlights in the backyard. The backyard went down to the lake, it was a slope down to it. And whenever he turned the floodlights on in the backyard, all he saw was dozens of pairs of eyes, all the alligators on the shore looking up at the house, resting. They're everywhere. I remember actually the last summer that I lived at the house when I was in college, they woke me up at 6 in the morning and they said, the neighbors caught an 18, it was one of the neighbors, the neighbor's yard. The county, they came in and they caught an 18-foot alligator and they need your help to drag it up into the truck. And I'm like, no.
Oh, you got me.
This is their job. This is what they're doing. They need an 18-year-old get up at 6 in the morning and walk over there half awake and pick up an 18-foot alligator and put it into a truck. Well, and then he said, so the reply was, well, they're going to put tape around its mouth. No.
You said, what do I look like, Jack Hanna?
Nope. No. No, they don't like cold weather. That's true.
I look like Jack Hanna? Oh, here we go. Here we go with studs on studs on flower pieces onto flat studs. That is just funny right there. All these bricks are gonna work. Love this thing. Love these little architecture builds, man. We're gonna finish these up. That's probably the first little journey we'll go on this channel. Is to finish these up. We'll just build all of them. So next week on Wednesday we will have at least one more architecture set, and I think, don't let me speak for you now, but I think Pat might try to jump in on a bag or two.
I will. Yeah.
So he can get a little taste of how fun these little architecture sets are.
You can speak for me.
And then we'll add in something else, something fun for next. But we'll vote on that. Well, I guess we'll vote on. So maybe every Wednesday, what we'll do is we'll all together vote on our builds for Wednesdays and Fridays.
They freeze and fall out of trees. What are you talking about, Sam? You didn't see it. You talking about snakes? Or are we still on alligators?
Koalas. Drop bears.
Because the snakes definitely do fall out of the trees. I've had that. We had snakes drop out of the tree in the little island in the middle of our lake. They would drop into the canoe. It was not pleasant. This one is 551, somewhere in that range.
Yes, it's 565 pieces.
Okay, 565 pieces. The next one's larger.
Next one is somehow larger, yep. Oh, this was larger.
Oh, iguanas. That's right, we're back to iguanas.
The other one was small.
Smart iguanas or stupid iguanas?
Both.
Both.
They all fall out of trees. Iguanas of equal measure.
The only iguana I've ever seen is my friend's pet that lived in a tank, so I've never had experience with iguanas and trees. Yeah, snakes. And in our lake, it was unfortunately a lot of times moccasins.
But you're not fun.
We had moccasins. That lake was dangerous. It was a lot of black snakes. We had moccasins, and the next door neighbors, every once in a while, would get copperheads coming from their lawn. Things that they don't tell you in the real estate brochure.
Uh-oh. Y'all know what time it is. It's Golden Gate Bridge time. I think these are my number one suggestion for anybody looking to get into Lego. If you are an adult Lego fan, AFOLs as we call ourselves, you will definitely want to pick up these architecture sets. They have got to be just the most displayable, cool little things. I like micro scale. Because I don't build a lot of micro scale.
Really, Amy? How about that? I was saying last night on the stream I used to go to Boca Raton a lot, but I don't remember ever seeing iguanas out there. Although I probably wasn't there long enough or often enough to see something like that.
See the old guani
The old
donnies?
iguanas.
The old iguani donnies?
You saw on Amazon the castle was over 500. 500 what?
Dollars.
Oh, dollars, yeah. Yeah.
Dollars.
Yeah.
Dollars. Well, the castle's price gouged now because it's gone pretty much. In a lot of places, the castle has disappeared and will not be back. And come on, I mean, we're talking about Cinderella Castle here, so this is an iconic thing. Most Instagram spot in the world. So we'll keep one sealed, and then at some point in the future, we'll be able to make somebody's freaking day with a perfect Cinderella's castle. And yes, you can retire. Maybe we'll open up a Lego store one day.
We pretty much could. Just start
Like a store, an online store. Yeah, drop by.
Yeah, just honestly, so something like that.
Oh, I never, ever have I done that. Oh no, this is catastrophic. Catastrophic!
You need the glasses.
Oh no! I'm good. I'll pick all these up. I'll get all these little bad boys. Little guys too, the worst pieces. It's like you could drop normal pieces or you could drop the absolute smallest ones on the planet. We'll know, trust me. We'll know pretty quickly if we gotta keep searching. There could be a couple that slid under these, and that would be a little bit of a journey. I can hear it.
Yeah.
Pick that up. We'll figure it out as we go. We'll see what the damage is. Stupid little house
The
thing.
next person to live in this house is probably going to find so many little...
Whoever, nobody that
I
is.
don't know. I'm just saying, if this would ever be sold, they're just going to run into...
Lego.
But that's not going to happen.
Tremendous amount of Lego. Two times, love me two times, girl. Love me two times, girl. Let me sleep on it, baby, baby, let me sleep on it.
Will you love me forever? And now I'm praying for the end of time to hurry up and around. If I gotta spend another minute with you, I don't think that I can ever survive. I never break my promise and forget my love. But God, we know.
Let me sleep on it. Hoochie coochie, let me sleep on it. Tom's not morning again. This is gorgeous. This build is so pretty. Living in New York City. Now that's the one, New York City skyline. Chicago.
Chicago, Chicago.
Chi-town, as Kanye would call it. As it's known in the eyes of the Lord Jesus.
Jesus. Oh, moving. Okay, I get it. So Tom's not mourning again. Actually, Tom is not a mourning again. Never. Not a mourning again person.
There it is, the little hill. I'm loving this. I've said it 25 times, but
The little hill that could.
I'm really digging this build. It is hella intricate. These little one by ones are just adorable. Loving one by ones. It must take a certain kind of mind to have thought up these little
Yeah, you gotta wonder.
skyline ones especially.
The detail orientation and just the. Someone who's good with graph paper.
And now we finish the bridge. Time to make the donuts.
I made the donuts.
Time to make the donuts.
I just made the donuts. Oh yeah, I like the snow trooper. You mentioned that the other day. I didn't see it. That's cool.
The first snow
That
trooper
is cool.
comes out of a silly little $10 thing.
Yeah.
Funny. This is a suspension bridge, so I'm imagining we'll see a little bit of interesting technique here.
Stuck in Japan.
Stuck in Japan, gonna need to turn down the sound. I would suggest that's a good idea.
I really like this kind of music.
I would do that, Sandy.
I listen to this kind of stuff when I'm trying to
If I
relax.
was you, I would turn your sound down now. Just mute it. Just enjoy the,
Make your own clicking sounds at home.
watch it come together. Check back in every once in a while and be like, oh, look at that. Ooh, ooh, wow.
It is relaxing, Michelle. I agree. If you saw the playlists that I've got, it's like it's all this. So I gotta get the name of this one too before it's done. You walk into my house, this is all you would hear.
Wow. This thing. Very, very cool. The Lego system. The system.
I like how they call it systems.
Yeah.
That's a good context to put it in.
The Lego system.
Yeah, Debbie, that's how you do it.
Well, looks like we're good. We might not have dropped any major pieces here.
Find that out walking through here in the dark in about 5 hours.
Knock on the wood. Knock on the wooden. Knocking on the wooden.
Wrong language, but you get the idea. Just looking for Disney sets to build, to display, since you're such a Disney lover. Well, there are plenty to pick from, that is for sure.
You want to start with the train set because it's a nice price. And you can get it on Shop Disney. And I think if you do it the right way, you can get an annual pass discount.
You know, it's funny, they wouldn't let us do it with the...
I know, but it's interesting because I've seen people
The other thing
do it.
too was, yeah, there was no go with that. They also said it might take, I don't know if this is just their blanket statement for all orders, but it could be 3 weeks before those things get here, which I found hard to believe. We'll see though, because they shipped yesterday. they shipped yesterday and it still takes 3 weeks. I'm gonna be, you know, someone's bringing it here on a bicycle.
La bicicleta.
On my unicycle. My monocle.
Outside. Okay. Oh my goodness. What are we doing now? Now we're doing 1, 2 space. 1, 2 space. 1, 2. Everybody, conga.
Dun, dun, dun.
You're doing so wonderful. Mickey and Minnie's great too. I mean, that was a pretty tough build. So,
No, we don't have all the Star Wars sets, but I would say we have a very healthy sampling, especially the more recent ones.
yep. To have every Lego Star Wars set would be
That would be an
an
accomplishment.
outrageous thing that would make you the Lego Museum. Nobody has a full. Well, one guy has a couple people do, but they're psychopaths. No offense to those. No offense to those lovely individuals.
Yeah.
Alejandro.
What was that?
The Amazing Race. Oh, I used to love that show.
Yeah, it was a great show. They did such a great job editing that to keep the suspense going through every single minute of every single episode. I haven't watched it in a while though. I don't know if it's still that tight.
Toy like a toy gun.
What's up, guys?
That is
How we
not
doing?
pleasing you
Fantastic.
excellently. Yourself?
What did we build? I mean, architecture sets, obviously, but
Yeah,
San
dude. What do you
Francisco.
think it looks like?
Oh, cool. I couldn't see what was behind your hand there.
Francine. San Fran, Francine.
Oh, Francine San Fran?
Francine? Is that you, Francine?
One of my friends, one of my really good friends from college, her name was Francie. And I always called her Francie. She's from Mississippi, and she always said to me, I hate it when you do that, babe. I hate it when you do that, man. Just, I hate it when you do that.
Oh, you Francie, huh?
Francie. I'm going to send her a clip of this, and she's going to get mad at me. I hate it when you do that.
Oh, you Francie, huh?
And her roommate had an even stronger accent. These accents are actually far stronger than Chase's.
Y'all know Chase.
Y'all know Chase.
Still the same old Chase.
So her roommate Angie had this accent that was just, and she would always bum food off of us. So every Friday night, whenever we ordered out, at some point, this little face with this cute little girl's face, she'd come around the corner, stick her head around and she'd go, "Can I have a piece of pizza?" And how can you say no to something like that? Yes, Angie, you can have a piece of pizza.
Well, there she blows.
Ta-da!
Down to our big buildings, down to our little tiny trolleys and the water, the pier down there. Alcatraz. What a gorgeous little set. San Francisco.
That actually might need to be displayed someplace special. I mean, fancy special someday. That is so cool.
All these are gonna get a shelf.
Yeah, those are.
Just like a shelf that
You
built
know,
like a
right.
boat shelf.
Like,
you know?
even like something right
Not
there.
even around here, probably.
Just someplace.
you know?
Where they go. That'd look cool just even walking in. That's the first thing you see.
Yeah. Because
then you
this
see
whole
lights
thing
up.
is eventually going to
Yeah.
have shelves too.
Exactly.
But more displayable things.
See, this
So like things like the castle and the falcon and all that, like if we want to display it on shelves, we can just weigh them out and drill
Right.
them into it.
Right.
So over there is going to be like
Right,
it's
I'm
like
seeing this eye level.
those.
That is amazing. I mean, this is nice, but this is so cool. Just looking straight on at it.
Yeah, they're both very nice. Both very pretty, and I am into these. I'm into these. Here's an example of some of the other sets in the series.
So Michelle sent photos from her from their build of both the Empire State Building and the Statue of Liberty, and they both look really cool. I especially liked that Empire State Building.
Vegas, New York, London, Shanghai. The brand spanking new. Oh, this is the old one. And this, the wall, which we're about to get into. Fastball built. Sandy, what have you been typing in your baseball fantasy chat too much? You getting fast, auto corrected to fastball.
Yeah, there's the Vegas one. I believe if you do the Vegas one, you get a little bit of New York too, because we got the New York in there. But did not see Seattle. No.
You just Google it.
Yeah, I'll take a look. But I did see it. We didn't show it just in the back of the book just now.
The Lego Seattle skyline.
I'm kind of surprised they don't have Toronto.
Maybe they do.
Maybe they do. I will look in a second.
Yep. There's gonna be a lot of green. This next little batch. The string was awesome. Can't wait till Friday. What did you say for Friday night? Yeah, Friday night I'm not 100% sure on what sets we're gonna build yet. We'll take a little poll after this. We'll build something bigger. Fridays for me, I have more, like flexibility in terms of what we can do. Is there one in Seattle? We're gonna check.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look it now.
Nice, they go right back in the box. Set numero.
There is, yes. There is a Space Needle. There's the Space Needle.
But there's not Seattle.
Right. But there's
There you
not,
go.
There's
So
not
it
Seattle.
has some kind of representation. Lego set number 21041 in this bad boy. I have been waiting to build for a hot minute. It has been a patient waiting game. 'Cause in my opinion, this is the prettiest Lego architecture set I've seen.
They do have Toronto of the
Skyline?
Yeah.
Oh, close. Sharp box.
Cardboard.
It's a sharp, nice new box right there.
Card?
Oh, an unlabeled bag. Wait, this all gets one bagged? No. Shut your mouth. There's no way. Hold the phone here, Mr. Lego Man. Dear Mr. Lego Man, hold the phone. I get. Oh. Wait, now, Mr. Lego Man. Hey, now, Lego Man.
Weird. Let's see if I miss one.
Wow, this is a first for me. Well, let's jump into. There in the mist, enormous, majestic, silent, and terrible, stood the Great Wall of China. Solitarily, with the indifference of nature herself, it crept up the mountainside and slipped down to the depth of the valley. As a quote from Mr. W. Somerset Maugham. What, you know how to say this last name? Maugham?
It's Maugham.
Maugham. Maugham.
He wrote a Baby Edge. That movie Bill Murray was in all those reviews.
I'll tell you what he wrote.
Yeah,
He wrote a nice little thing about the Great Wall of China.
well, that was one of the things. It was in that book. I going to one coming back.
Shay Shay.
Do we need to adjust the music?
Nope.
Good.
Perfect.
Pan-Asian. All bases covered.
The Pan Asian Games.
Yeah.
Pan America. Okay, so this is just a straight.
Debbie, I love this sentence.
Are you?
Have fun, and we get to watch you while you have fun, but that's okay. I have fun. Watching you this way is enjoying.
Yes, Debbie, you're the best. Thank you so much. Bam. Green eggs and ham. I'm shocked at the level of like just all over the place. This is freaking all over the place. We got big, we got small, flat. I have no idea what bags I'm supposed to be opening. I'll have to just hope for the best here. So is this just one bag? Yeah, well it's not, but it is. It's not. It's snot, but it is. You guys get the snot because Lego, get it? Snot. Stud's not on top. Oh. When the stud's are not on top, that's what you call it. Okay. Oh, wow. And these make a...
Wow.
Why? Why that? Instead of just a... These instructions are weird. This must be because it's a European bag. A European set. Okay, you always tell it's European if it has the piece count on it. Wow, I hope some of the... can you do me a favor? You want to look at the Lego Star Wars sets and see which ones, if any, do not have a piece count on them?
Absolutely.
Because that's going to be fun if I have some freaking Lego Star Wars set that I got to go through the bags of these things for. That would be like... that would just be too much. That's not very sturdy. This little piece right here. It's not very sturdy. So maybe I'll just build this side right here like this. We're knights of the round table. I'd like to build the Brahma.
Yes, let's not go to Camelot. This is a silly place.
Tis a silly place. On second thought, let us not go to Camelot.
So they all have a piece count on the front, with the exception of, but you already know it. The Millennium Falcon just doesn't have it on the front of the box.
Yes.
But every other one does.
Sweet. We have low. I think we only have a couple, a handful of these that are non-American sets.
Non-American. There's a non-American.
So it looked like what's cool about this is you could buy multiples and have a super big Great Wall of China.
Is that what that photo was at the front? A larger version?
Yeah, it was a picture of all the, like a bunch of these sets put together. I think what's cool is it gives you the Great Wall of China in Chinese, and it gives you
Nice.
American.
Mandarin?
Yeah. Well,
Awesome.
yes. I'm no freaking linguist.
Let me see. Yeah, that's Mandarin.
The guts of this. All right, so maybe we can do something like this. I need to change the music because this one is hard. Or keep the music on. No, that's okay. Oh no, I don't need that to focus. No, this one's not hard actually. It's probably going to be a lot easier. It's just sometimes Lego sets with the same color can start to become a little tricky. But that's why I started with the other one. There's this piece already. So this is what I mean. Already, I think I need to open all these bags. Are you kidding me? I need to have all these bags open? How am I going to do that?
Yeah, at least he is doing it fast.
This is a recipe for disaster, but I have nowhere else to start spreading all these out, so try to be careful and not knock any of this off. Change what this instruction booklet is, though. The thing is, I can't see it. Really. Tom, anything you do is fun. Anything?
Wow.
What if we just like sat down
Actually,
and did absolutely nothing?
you're kind of fun just sitting down doing nothing because you're usually saying funny things.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stare at the camera. That would be
Nick Swartzen do something like that? Or not Nick Offerman did with the whiskey.
Offerman.
He's got like a video where he just sits and drinks whiskey and stares at the camera, and it's like a 2-hour loop with a fire.
Whiskey, the whiskey man. You sure are good at putting those together fast. We get a couple of those comments every one of these streams. It's all on a set like this. I mean, we're lucking out big time. I had no idea it was going to be symmetry like this. We're literally just building one side and the other at the same time. So that's always a recipe for easy. And I gotta say, I like the instruction and the way it's laid out. I'm not sure how I feel about having all these bags open, but maybe that's an easier thing, you know, to have them all just sitting there.
Ready to go.
All right, looks like we're flipping. Oh no, we're not. Oh, we're just adding all this white. Okay. So you can see the guts of the wall coming together. The inside is all just kind of what you would call random brick. Like, especially if you were a kid, you would have had this kind of brick just piled up upon itself from sets you've taken apart.
Be careful when you need a bigger table. You got too many small ones this time. This is a little unique. There's actually still a good deal of room on the table, more than probably seems.
Yes, table's got space. I could slap the wide. For big builds, we'll put the wide angle on here. We should be able to build just about anything on this table besides just a few choice sets like the Falcon and things like that, depending on how it's bagged out.
I wanted to this.
That's very difficult. The Death Star is going to be a monster as far as its height.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm going to have to set the camera up at a different angle for builds like that. I'm going to have to go to the side instead of the overhead.
Yeah.
Or just the pure front on view. Hey Sam, welcome back. Good to see you and Nick last night. Out at the Springs. Oh my god, all the bags. It is all of them, isn't it? Is this where these clear pieces are? Oh no way. Well, let's just get it done already. Wow. So luckily our first bag is really coming down a little bit so we can start to just navigate our parts a little bit.
Alex, welcome.
What's up, Alex? Hey, how you doing tonight? Thanks for coming and checking out the little Lego build we're doing. Oh, I just built this whole thing. Oh, luckily we can just
Swap.
do the old flipper. So if this is this in Jeff, I'll just put this on this side.
Yeah.
Oh, it's way better. Looks way cooler. Chase. Check her out.
Yeah.
Make sure she doesn't go on an adventure again.
Yeah. I'm coming at you.
Another adventure. Silly little doggy. A silly little dojo.
Started to take yourself on a walk again.
Yeah. I heard
Went
you.
around, you went down the side of the house.
I heard you say that.
That's fun. You are hilarious.
Getting brave. Look at the pumpkin, you guys. Rocking the pumpkin emoji. I'm digging that. Spooky vibes for everybody. Okay. Coming together nicely. Coming together nicely. I think I'm gonna go have a little sip of my water. I was thinking, I was like, oh, we'll do a couple bags of this first build and then we'll. But it's all one giant bag apparently. So I think we've definitely gone through at least the first one, technically. I ordered the hoodie from Rachel. Wait, can you guys see me? Am I in the top right? Because I, honest to God, this entire time I had no idea that you could see me. Which is why my hair looks absolutely ridiculous and I'm cracking myself up. I just hit it on my side and you guys have been able to see me this entire time, right? That's how this is going. That's so funny. Oh, you can't? I was going to say, because I was like, I'm pretty sure I turned that camera off. But what's funny is I literally saw the sleeve earlier. Oh, okay, cool. I was like, I just took that sweatshirt off. How the heck did they know that? Yeah, that hoodie is so comfortable. Rachel crushed it with everything she did. And is doing currently. Right, and with that, we're going to take 2 seconds. Like I said, I got to get some water in me. And I got to figure out what's going on with my little doggy over here. Hello, doggy. What you doing? How's it going? You having fun over here? Hello. Hi. No, lay down now. Thank you. Lay down. Lay down.
So is everybody still having a good night?
That thing that I cleaned.
Yeah.
She peed on it already. Already. Doug already peed on that thing. I literally just this thing I was telling you the other night when I was like, oh yeah, I remember. I was like, oh, yeah. Clean that Nemesis thing, and she stared at me when she peed on it. She literally just did the same thing today.
After just going outside. Well,
That's one crazy dog right there. I given her of all she's had for water today, literally, is like
Two little
a
sips.
fourth of
it was still.
gnarly.
She stores it up like a camel. Comes out all at once. 10 times a day.
Wow, crazy. Nuts. Well, bananas cabanas.
Banana cabana.
You know what I mean? You ever been there, banana cabanas?
Is that where the bananas and pajamas go to hang out in cabanas?
Everyone. It's Pat. Yes, she does drink the filtered water, Sandy. Definitely. Definitely. Only the best. Only the best. And it's good filtered water too. Oh, that sounds fun, Michelle. I was at a movie theater yesterday, or Monday, I guess it was. And you know, movie theaters are playing a mix of brand new films and they're bringing back older things. And it's Halloween, so the theater next to me was playing The Conjuring. And it was pretty fun to hear that on a big screen walking down the hall after all these years. Oh yeah, Florida water isn't great at all. There's, you know, we're not the worst. We're definitely not the best, but it's not good. So we gotta be doing filtered water here. If you're smart.
Because faux show has some water. Faux show? Oh, Florida.
Now, why do you think a state full of swamps, surrounded by one side an ocean and the other side a gulf, would have bad water? I just don't see that. Don't know why that would happen. Filled with creeks and underground sulfur wells. Yeah, cricks is what we call them.
Creeks and creeks and creeks and creeks. We got creeks on creeks.
I thought that was about to turn to Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Born on a mountaintop in Duke, Tennessee. Greatest state in the land of the deep free. Tagged him a bar. It was on a tree. David Cookie, the king of Arafantes.
Universal did a test run of the new Jurassic World Velocicoaster.
The Velocicoaster. I'll ride it once. See what it's all about, what the hype's all about. Born on a mountain top in Tennessee. I'm watching The Haunting of Bly Manor later. I was gonna start watching it, but I gotta finish Lord of the Rings. There's only one. Lord of the Rings.
Well, Crail, you can't do upside down coasters? I love them. Love them. Around here, you gotta go to. You pretty much have to go to Busch Gardens for anything upside down around here anymore. We used to have a couple more.
Dude, you're into coasters, bro?
We used to have a couple more. Right off
Born on a mountaintop and do. You like them coasters? Tagged him a bar. He was only Treese. Tracy Crockett.
Uno, dos, tres.
Tracy Crockett was his sister. A lot of people don't know about her. Her name was Tracy Crockett.
Mama's name was Gracie. Dad's name was Macy.
Macy Crockett, father of the king of the wild frontier. Not a fan of coasters, says Owen. Coasters, baby coasters, king of wild coasters. Damn, this build is so straightforward. Like, even though it's all these bags out at once you get moving with all the bags, it's not bad. And I realized it wouldn't matter if it was European or American. Like, they wouldn't have... American. There's no Lego set that does that. It's the first one I've ever seen. American set. You know?
Made in the U.S. American.
Yeah, you know the U.S. sets that get made in Mexico? Where Lego's old handy dandy plant is.
Yeah, that place. Down there.
Mexico. Diddly-ding.
The whole rest of the night. This will be long turned off, but I'm still gonna be like.
It's gonna be dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
Ding ding ding.
Dun, dun,
Ding-a-ling-ding.
dun, dun.
Ding ding ding.
I used to play.
Anytime
Huh? What you saying? Huh? It's like what?
it's gone.
Say who that? What's that? Who the what's that?
It's gone.
Huh?
I let it go. And you brought it back. It's gone. The moment has passed. Ooh. Empty glass.
The moment has passed and the light has fallen. At last, my love is coming. My lonely days are over.
Lay down, Sally.
And now the light is out. And then sky above.
There it is, your dulcimer trill. I love it. The international signal for you are in Asia. You hear that noise?
You have arrived. Motion to adjourn.
Sorry. Someone wants to come sit with us. You can see us from there. It's a good place.
The sky above me.
Good girl, stay right there.
I'm buzzing about
Good
it.
girl. Piles are going down.
Private piles.
What is your name malfunction?
Shazam!
We're just grabbing at pieces now.
This might be behind the scenes behind talking. What would anybody want a blind dog?
I'm not the one that's blind. I'm the one that's blind.
It's like the Wayans brothers. We'll watch it.
Yeah, we'll watch it. We ain't gonna tell nobody about it. I'm also a very fun TV comedian. We got Miss Reba McEntire. Russell Crowe, who says he's a singer. I ain't never heard him sing.
It's not saying.
And Les Miserables.
Have you seen the song they're imitating? It sounds just like that. It's so dead on. Good girl.
How far can you go? How
It's
far
like that the
can you
Ninja
go?
Cat video. Move the camera back a second.
Yes,
Silver.
Ninja Cat.
Only Nemesis is no ninja.
Ninja Cat. She's no cat and she's no
No
ninja.
ninja. Everybody knows where you're coming from.
She could be blatantly obvious dog. My name is Dog. I'm here to be a dog. You wanna see me, dog? Cha cha cha. Charming. Oh no. Oh no. I've done my first mistake of the night. Oh no. Pieces coming off.
Piles are going down, Sandy.
Piles are coming off and now they're going back on. I messed this up. I forgot a whole step. The pile's going down. Meet me in the club. Pile's going down. Now we're cooking.
Rachel!
Rachel.
Rachel, he just removed your garment.
I just
because of
removed
the
your.
heated lights.
I just removed your.
He had it on for the first couple hours.
I removed your garment. I took your garment off. Building the Great Wall of China. Thanks for coming and saying hi. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see you in that stream. I'm sure you'll be there the whole time.
That is Pat.
Is that Pat? It is Pat. Tis.
Tis.
Dun, 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 dun. Sweets. Look at this puppy. Coming together.
Rachel, see, I can say it now. I have to type it. You're the best. You are the best. The absolute best.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Oh, Hana for life. You got that right.
Ohana for life. Once I go.
Every time I walk through my kitchen, I pretend I'm touring through the kitchen at Ohana. I have to use my imagination very heavily.
Johanna.
No, you are. You are times infinity.
Almost
Forever.
all.
No takebacks.
And left. No, you don't want to start with Rachel. She's the queen of You're the Bests.
Oh, this
The queen.
It's already begun. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you'll be here by the time they finally get that place up and rolling again.
When's Lilo and Stitch coming back? That's my question. Yeah, these guys, these Pat and Rachel, and of course Craig, all say that Ohana is in their top of the Disney restaurant, your top fives. Their top twos. Their number ones, even.
It was number one for a long time.
So, I'm very interested to try Ohana.
The only reason I can't say number one anymore is just because it's been some time. I would have to go again.
I know that.
Yeah.
Rachel likes it and AJ like it, so if those two like it. Craig is eating at about just about every spot there is. And everybody else likes it too. But I have had some people be like,
It's not just the food, it's everything about how they do it. Because honestly,
this is so cool.
That is cool.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That's how the stairs are? They're gonna be little Technics. Oh, number one restaurant on property. Have you heard?
Preach!
Hot property. You seen that? The little
Yeah.
thing, hot
Yeah.
property. Ed McMahon. Hot property.
Technically, we've eaten things like Le Cellier and things like that are better. But it's just the whole, from the moment you walk in to how they serve the food, to how consistent it is. And every single time I went there, it was exact. It had, so like right now, STK is my consistency place. Ohana was my consistency place for like a decade. I never once had anything bad there. So that is what sends it over for me.
So we will go once everything's back to normal. quote unquote, and I can see happily ever after and
Yeah.
eat family stuff.
And that was fun. It was fun being able to watch that. Well, couldn't watch happily ever after. The last thing I saw there was Wishes.
Wishing.
But watching that from the windows while people are walking around with meat skewers and, serving you while the fireworks are going off, it was fun.
Look at my phone. It knew what I'm gonna do after about 10 more minutes of this Lego build. It was like, hey,
Okay. Yeah.
don't forget, you gotta come watch me. Lord of the Rings, remember me?
You're going to think, what a great idea. Rachel, I hadn't even thought of going after Thanksgiving. That's a fantastic idea. Yeah, I'm pretty much there as often as I can get there. It was really crowded when we walked by last night. They're getting back to
2 hours. As often as I
Yeah, remember he went through that whole. We can put people anywhere. We got a dance floor. We got 3 floors. We got out front. We went there. Memorial Day, and we're just about the only people eating there in the afternoon. And the wait staff, the waiter we had was telling us about all the space that they have, and I was feeling pretty bad for them. I was not feeling bad for them last night. It's back to being full. Yeah, the bread pudding. I'm not a bread pudding person at all, and that's the Ohana's is pretty amazing.
Legendary.
Amazing.
It's the stuff of Disney legends.
The problem with it is I've never yet gotten to that dessert without almost ever without being too full to really appreciate it. It tasted great, but I was always far too greedy with the skewers when they came around to leave enough proper room.
Too many noodle.
Too many.
Too many yummy noodle for you, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's just, you don't even think you want. It's one of those things where you're like 3/4 of the way through chicken or whatever they brought around, and you're thinking, yeah, I'll be done after this. And they come around as you're thinking that with the skewer, like 5 more on there saying you want some more, and you just can't turn it down. So they end up putting it on your plate before you really think it through.
Pardon me, sir. May I have some more? Oh, actually, I need some more too. Excuse me, may I have some more noodle, please?
Well, I'll tell you, Rachel, I just might see you there.
Can I have
Thanksgiving.
some more?
I won't be there for dinner. I'm gonna be there in the afternoon. But you just gave me the idea for exactly what I'm gonna do on Thanksgiving.
Can I have some more yummy noodle? You know where I'll be on Thanksgiving? The only place there is to be. It rhymes with Wibberty.
I never end up at Magic Kingdom on the big holiday. I go to Epcot for Christmas. I go to the resorts and get all the free cookies around the boardwalk. Christmas
Free
Day.
cookies.
There's free cookies, hot chocolate, and apple cider. So I walk around, get all them, and then I go to Epcot for dinner.
Is that a Magic Hat?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot one I had. This is the car hat.
I love it.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I've had this one for a while, but this is like I've got a couple for
I've
wherever
never seen
you go.
anybody wear Orlando Magic stuff. It's dope.
Yeah, well, in Orlando you're gonna start seeing it. Living here, kind of happens.
Well, like you go into Target, you go to Walmart.
No, they won't sell it there. No, they
And
sell.
you see merchandise for all these other teams, but you never see that.
They sell for when Dwight Howard was here. They 6 years ago, 8 years ago. Now it's all from downtown.
Dwight the Blight.
Now he's got a ring. Don't get me started.
Let's get it started.
He was fantastic when he was good. He was hilarious
Get
too.
it started.
Yeah. Then it all fell apart.
Running and running.
Oh, that's so cool. Stairs.
Yes.
You don't get that impression from the box the way that it's turning out. You see it and it looks like, yeah, that's what, but actually seeing that in place.
Shablagoo. Mint berry crunch. Oh my gosh, 1 by 1 tile piece.
2 by 2.
No, 1 by 1.
2 by 2.
The elves, Mr. Frodo. We're going to see the elves, Mr. Frodo. I was just your gardener. Now I'm your best friend ever. Isn't that?
You.
I used to be your gardener, Mr. Frodo. Remember that? When I was your bleeding gardener. Confound it all, Samwise Gamgee.
Confound it all.
Have you been eavesdropping? I neither drop nor you, sir. Honest. I certainly didn't hear anything about a ring and a Dark Lord. Please, Mr. Gandalf, don't turn me into anything unnatural. No.
Is Patty Duke your mother?
I have a bit of use for you. Perhaps not.
Good thing he was listening in. If he wasn't along, the whole thing would have fallen apart.
Who that? What's that? Who that? Who that? You Buddha brother? Oh, you're talking about someone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Faux show.
They were actively trying to get him nominated for the third movie in the acting, an actual actor category, which they didn't get. That was the one they were aiming for, to try and get him the nomination. Spent all kinds of money trying to get the Academy to vote for him, put him on the ballot.
Especially,
Didn't happen.
about the Academy is about the.
Well, the advertisement with the, variety and things like that, like for your consideration, junk.
For your consideration, Samwise Gamgee. You know him from such famous lines as.
Exactly.
You shall not pass.
Every time I hear that, though, there's always a slight echo in the back of my mind of "None shall pass."
The dark fire will not avail you. Flame of autumn. Go back to the shadow. He's unbelievable for getting him a McCowan.
Yeah.
Best, one of the best active roles ever.
Yeah.
Crazy. Run. This foe is
Yeah.
beyond any of you. Fly, you fool.
Well, yeah. Dylan just typed that in.
What?
Oil matching stickers.
Yeah. Sam had some good lines. He had that whole speech at the end of the Two Towers.
Yeah.
That there's some good left in this world, Mr. Frodo.
Weren't you in the Goonies?
You've been in the Farmer Maggot's crop.
It's really hard not to see Sean Astin be like,
They didn't pay those guys anything to be in that movie either. I mean, the other 3 hours got nothing. Nothing.
Just the one that mattered.
Just the one that mattered. Just the one that mattered got the ring too. They gave him the ring.
Just got a TV show where he talks to a dog.
Yeah. He's had some interesting parts ever since. He's done some interesting things. Of course, he's got the money to do it, so why not?
Sam.
He's gonna be Sam all night.
That's what he does. It's just the stupidest way he says his name all the Sam. Oh, Sam. No, Sam. You can't swim.
God, that was it. That was the pitch and everything. Like a Foley artist in front of the microphone.
If only I was like Mickey Mouse Andy style.
Can you imagine?
Something, yeah.
So, I already told you that story. I won't say that.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, 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 ba. Uh-oh, we're back in the Shire, Gandalf. Gandalf?
But no follow the Shire.
Gandalf Grey.
No follow the Shire. Not even in extras. Not even film.
Go back to the shadow. The dark fire will not avail you. Game on. So good. God, he's freaking screaming at him. He's like, just met him. He barely knows the guy. He's like, sure, I'll do the ring. Yeah, sure, why not? No, me, all my friends are here. I was just partying last night, drinking, hanging with the boys. And now, I gotta bring the Ring of Power to Mordor. Sounds good. Let's do it. Let's do it there, old guy. That my uncle used to know. Whatever you say, firework dude. Where is Gandalf?
Gray or white?
But I'd much like to speak with him. What's up, Corey T? Maybe. Could be also Core YT. You know YouTube. You know YouTube. Alright, here's our little... Oh, shut up. And it goes in there like that? What? No way. And this is supposed to be...
Way.
Cool.
Oh, so close.
Time to build the trees. The white tree of Gondor.
Even the trees walk to those movies.
Gandalf, the wizard, aka Gandalf, the angel. Which is why he could not die. He was not of flesh and bone. These are my Oh
so close.
Second only to the Valar. Second only to Eru, the One. Yeah, that's right. Talking deep. Deep, dude. Like, deep. Harder to learn than American history, Tolkien history. Thick.
Easier.
Thick.
By far is American history.
Thick as biscuits.
Business and gravy.
Thick as biscuits.
Gravy.
Mandy, sweeter than candy.
It definitely is, Cheryl. Definitely is. I concur.
Lord of the Rings. Riders of Ruin, new from the mark. I'm gonna cut off your head, please. Stood but a bit taller from the ground. Should we die before we
Howard Shore. Thank you for the skull.
Switch these guys. This guy goes here. This
You saw the animated one, didn't you? The old animated one, like 70s.
When I was a young
The
boy.
crazy, where they actually filmed the people and then animated over them.
When I was a child of youth.
Back in my youths.
Back when I was a member of the Youth Tang Clan. Back when I was a member of the Youth Tang Clan. You remember that? They wasn't even bringing at me anymore. Not that you knew me back there, but it all comes back to me. That's it. Wrap it up.
Ta-da.
Beautiful. What a gorgeous, straight up gorgeous thing this is. Highly recommended. The build was so much fun. So straightforward. Get this thing. Display it. It's
It's
just,
beautiful. It's like a little piece of sculpture.
yeah, it's honestly just gorgeous. It displays either way. So I think to make it our own, what we'll do is we will. That won't work because of the system. That's exactly why that won't work. Trying to flip those
That would
around.
have been a good idea.
But you can't because of
System.
the. I love this thing. Sweet. Well, thanks so much, guys, for being here. I appreciate it. If you haven't, make sure you go down and you smash that like button. We are gonna go and take a little poll on some sets. So give me a moment and I'll bring some back for us to decide upon. Don't go anywhere quite yet. Also, I want to say about this set, it had about 3 extra pieces, so shout out to Lego and the confidence factor there. I'll be back. Alright, let's go decide on some sets, dude. You like doing it, huh?
Yep.
You like those little behind the scenes quick games? Like the little dance that
Yep.
animal games?
Yeah, I do.
I love those things.
I wasn't sure that they could see that Animal Kingdom one, but once I realized they did and that they could, yeah. Yes.
Cool. Okay, guys, so we made the decision for Wednesday at least. Wednesday of next week, I'm going to do this, which is continuing the architecture. And Pat is going to have his builds because he actually got these sets. So it'll be cool for him to build them. I might build maybe one of them just to see what the mech suit build is like, but they're all literally the carbon copies, but just of different characters. So we'll get those done, and maybe we'll add in a little extra. And as far as Friday goes, let's get some stuff to vote on. Okay.
We have another one of these too, out in the car, just so you know.
You have one of these?
Yep.
Oh yeah, cool. We'll grab it now. Well, after this. We'll pause the Lord of the Rings music, which is beautiful. So the 20 of you that are here, let's take some votes, shall we, guys? We've got all these awesome Star Wars sets. So I'll show you the options before we vote. We've got Kylo Ren's shuttle. This is the Knights of Ren transport ship. We'll call this option. Well, so this is Knights of Ren transport ship. Do we build General Grievous Starfighter, featuring Obi-Wan and Grievous? Do we build the ATAP, which features Wookiees, droids, and some cool droid troopers? Or do we build the Resistance ITS, which you'll recognize from Rise of the Resistance? Technically, actually, this is out of the running. I'm sorry. I'm going to build this on my channel because this is super Disney. So that's not getting built. Back to the other options. We can build Ahsoka's AAT, which will be awesome because then we'll have a minifigure Ahsoka. And we also have Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. So, let me give you the options. Do we build these two? Well, Friday, maybe we'll do a bit of like a marathon.
Yeah, well, the other thing I was going to say.
You know what we're going to do Friday, guys? I'm just going to build until I can't build anymore out of these 5 sets. So there's a possibility we build all 5 of these sets on Friday because we need watch time. We're trying to hunt down the hours. So, yeah. So we'll take the vote on Friday on which one we get started with first. Does anybody have any kind of inclination? Starfighter, I was thinking that as well. The first one, which was the Knights of Ren, I was thinking that too. Ahsoka's your vote. Okay. Cool. Good. Yeah, that's the plan then. So we'll just leave this stuff right on out here and we'll put in your sets for Wednesday.
So, next week, Wednesday is the day that I switched for Thursday. So I'm working on it.
Oh, so we'll leave it Tuesday.
Right. We'll just change it up a day.
Yep, our usual Wednesday stream will be Tuesday next week, and as simple as that. But it will be later in the night, maybe 7 o'clock, because I have to do park stuff hopefully next Tuesday. So we'll do 7 o'clock next Tuesday. I'll see you guys Friday. We'll start to go through some of these. This will be a lot of building. And yeah, it'll be cool to actually load the shelves up with all these new sets, because no point in sitting on them. Thanks for joining us here.
See you guys later. It was a lot of fun.
Appreciate it. Amy, Michelle, Cheryl, Sandy, Chris, Sam, Priscilla, Edwin. Thank you guys all for being